Picher, Oklahoma is now formally a ghost town. In the early 1900s, it was founded for mining of lead and zinc. Behind me, you can see the remaining of a chat pile, which are located all throughout this territory. Over 50% of lead and zinc metals that were used in World War I came from Picher. However, while drilling, the miners tapped into an underground aquifer that led to contamination.
Pollution that happens in this mining area isn't just in Oklahoma, it's also in Kansas and Missouri. This Superfund site, the Tar Creek Superfund site that Picher's in the heart of, is only 1/3 of this tri-state problem. And all of that tri-state problem drains into the Grand Lake of the Cherokees, which is a major drinking water source for our rivers and run into our lake. You've got lead and zinc. You need a little bit of zinc. You never need lead. You've got cadmium, which is a carcinogen. You've got manganese, another heavy metal. You've got arsenic, which they kill rats with.
The chat piles look like they're a tall mountain of gravel. However, they are contaminated with lead and zinc. They used to be a typical hot spot for people to come out on their crossroad vehicles or even hike to the top. Now they are fenced off and not accessible to the public. The darker areas shown on the map are the underground workings of Picher and the neighboring towns, where the cave-ins are highly more possible in areas that have yet to be discovered.
There's just a big old sinkhole where it fell in, and throughout the years it's filled up with water, you know. There's a lot of them around like that though. You get a lot of them that way.
In the 1930s, the population of Picher reached 14,000 people. However, by the 1960s, due to declining of mining, the population dropped to 2,500. Now, in present day, only 7 families remain.
Buckets, metal buckets that the miners got in and went down in and underground and mined, and they brought the lead and zinc back up through. So that's what a lot of these piers are left. That's all that's left is just the concrete piers where the derricks sat.
Picher may be a ghost town, but Gary Lenderman still resides his pharmacy business here. The townspeople may have relocated to neighboring areas, but still, Old Miner's Pharmacy excels with business. Some locals say you can't beat his hospitality.
Picher is, the people are so cordial. And like any town where you've been at, some people you say hi to, but you don't want to really associate. But the same for Picher. But most generally, the people are wonderful and very blessed. They say wherever I go to, they're going to be there.
The EPA has taken several actions on helping Ottawa County residents. They can get their yards tested for lead, and if tested high, the EPA will replace the ground for free.
It's not going to be over until the pollution's removed. So every chat pile has to be taken down, and that's a process that's going on right now. What else can people do? They can understand the Picher story doesn't close the book for what has to happen for the rest of this watershed and for Oklahoma. Oklahoma can be very proud of what they've gotten done so far. They've protected children. They've made sure that some were safe and safer. And we're going to continue to press that education. But we have to make sure that EPA understands that residents beyond the epicenter are affected. Every stream that goes into Grand Lake has to be dredged and the metals removed from the sediment. Why do we want that done? Because we know that the fish in this watershed are getting loaded with lead because the state DEQ has tested them.
Picher has came across some hard times. A study shown in 1996, 34% of children had lead poisoning. Then, in 2008, an F4 tornado hit and wiped out over 150 homes. However, this community still has high spirits and reunites every July.